welcome to a brand new edition of BABBLE movie review. I'm coming to you from the makeup and cast room at Psychopath Haunted Attraction. The movie that I watched tonight that I'm going to be giving a review is Dead Rising Endgame. Alright, I'm going to show you the trailer, but first, let me explain, and this may make me sound out of the loop to some of you. I'm not a gamer, so I didn't know what Dead Rising was until I saw the movie in the store at Best Buy and saw that it was based on a video game. That normally is a negative immediately for me about movies. If they're based on video games, there's not a great history of the movies being very good. I'm not a fan of, say, Resident Evil. Even though the first one for me was watchable and entertaining and even had a couple scary moments in it, that was it. After that, they all just became useless material to waste your time. But I figured I'd give it a chance because I'm basing this year's season, which is season 8, ATE, of Psychopath, on a zombie apocalypse theme. So I gave it a chance. It's $14 for the Blu-ray, so I gave it a chance. I get it home, and it comes with this, which is kind of cool if, you know, your kid is some, I guess, temporary tattoos that look like cuts and blood splatter, a zombie bite, and then a wound with worms coming out of it, and then I Heart Dead Rising Endgame. The other thing I found out about this movie after watching not only the movie, but it took me until watching some of the special features, is that it's a sequel. I will go ahead and give a little bit of a spoiler of this movie review and say I liked it enough to where I'm going to be looking for the original and get that on Blu-ray, and I'll do a follow-up movie review on that. I know it's a little backwards, but it is what it is. But anyway, let's get started. First thing I want to do is show you the trailer to the movie. So here's your HD trailer to Dead Rising Endgame.
East Mission is now the most dangerous infected zone in the world. The Army has stopped all evacuation efforts and sealed the city.
We know that Phoenix is responsible for the East Mission outbreak, that the U.S. Army covered it up. All we need now is the proof.
Tell me you're getting this.
He's seen this.
Kill it.
Get out of there now!
The Army, they just seize up whoever they want for test subjects.
This is a huge story. Somebody needs to make sure it gets out. We're talking about roughly 1.5 million people. Genocide.
You want to accuse a general of murder.
Yeah, I'm not going to put this program in the military crosshairs. They're abducting people.
We need to go back in. You're the only one crazy enough to do it.
Go. Friends don't let friends go through Z-Town alone.
Here we go. We need to build some weapons. Watch your back.
What, you guys start without me?
Looks like the goddamn thing's evolved.
Come on, we got
They're planning on killing everyone.
If push comes to shove, I will stand before the American people and explain why it was necessary. Destroy it. Destroy it all.
I hate that I've dragged you into this.
Next time, let's just do dinner and a movie.
Okay. Well, there's the trailer, and that was my first time seeing it. Like I said, I was in Best Buy, I picked out like 8 movies today, and this was one of them. I thought I'd have fun with it. It's a new zombie movie, and even though it's based on a video game, I thought I'm going to give it a chance. Before I get started on the review, you notice on the flat screen here, I'm on YouTube on the BABBLE page. So if you would go to the page, if you haven't already, and click subscribe, and after you click subscribe, it'll show a gray image of an old-fashioned bell. If you click that as well, you'll get an alert or an alarm on your iPhone or your device, your Android, your tablet, your iPad, your laptop, whatever, whenever I post a new video. So, and I appreciate that, and let me thank you in advance. Okay, let's get started with the movie. The opening credits, and this is going to sound really stupid, and it's going to sound like I'm getting ready to slam the movie, but the opening credits is one of my favorite parts of the movie. I liked how they did it. I like how rich it was with effects and color, because again, this isn't a movie I'm grading on acting ability, cast, or anything like that. I don't want to rip the movie. I mean, because if I wanted to, I'd say the cast looks like your typical bunch of models that horror movie directors and casting managers tend to pick. Now, this is going to be a really fast review. The pacing dragged a little bit. The cast was not my idea of the cast, but the character arc in the movie allowed you to grow to like them at least enough to win you over. And if they won me over, then they'll win anybody over. Because when I start the movie and I already look at the cast like, great, they're not great actors and they look like a bunch of models, that loses me. But they gained me back in the movie, so that's okay. The idea of the look of the zombies, I like originality, and I really like some of the makeup they did on, you'll see the really excessively fast zombies. There's a couple that were completely bald, and they were this grungy, greenish look, greenish tan look. And really, when I say thick, I don't mean standing out from the head, I mean wide, airbrushed veins on. It just looked really good. And so I like the look of the zombies. I like the fact that they were fast. You had your foot draggers in there too, which I guess they felt was important, but I don't like that. The running was cool. I need to keep things in perspective when reviewing a movie, especially a zombie movie. And just, a zombie movie's going to get some free passes from me, because even though they're not what I would do if I was to make the movie, and they're not what I would put my haunted attraction, they are fun to watch. I mean, they're popcorn flicks. So let's get to the rating. I don't want to... There's just not a lot to say about the movie without spoiling it for you, because it is, after all, it's just a one-level, across-the-board zombie flick. So let's get to what I give the movie, and let's do it on a scale from 1 to 10. So on a scale from 1 to 10, look at the camera. Are you in here? All right, come on, look at the camera. I'm bored. I usually like a movie with a little bit more substance to give a more in-depth review on, so I'm spending way too much time to just tell you it's a straightforward zombie movie. It's fun, it's glossy, it's colorful, it's rich with images, great kills. I love the tools that the cast had to put together, the makeshift tools to kill the zombies with. I like that it wasn't just a bullet in the head to every zombie as they're running up, because God, how many times we've seen that and it's so boring. So they got creative with that too, so they get points from me with that. Some of their tools was some of the ideas that I've already coincidentally been working on for Psychopath for season 8. The zombies looked a little different, they behaved a little bit different, the reason for the zombies was a little bit different. So kudos to the filmmakers for making this as original as possible. I know it's based on a video game, but there's so many directions they could have went with the movie where they fall in the repetitive groove of a zombie flick, and you know what I'm talking about, because eventually many movies, based on game or not, has done the same thing, especially with this very dangerous genre to put a movie in. Yes, it's easy, quick money, because zombie genre is popular right now, with Walking Dead, which I feel fails us miserably, with both substance and graphics. So this movie gets some extra points from me. I mean, it's just fun to watch. And then if, you have a kid and you let your kid watch it, the fact that it comes with the zombie tattoos of a zombie bite and a wound with worms crawling out of it, and some cuts and some blood splatter, and then the movie's logo, all in some temporary tattoos, I think that's kind of fun. And that just comes in the inside cover of the Blu-ray. And I'm sure it's in the DVD or the Ultra HD 4K Blu-ray as well. This is the only version of the movie I saw it on in Best Buy, so I picked up a copy and I had some fun watching it, and I will watch it again, and I'll show it to my cast when we come start hanging out and getting ready for season 8 of Psychopath. So on a scale from 1 to 10, I'm going to give this a big, fat, solid 6. I know that doesn't sound too high, but I don't want to go too high. I mean, it wasn't a great film. It was just fun to watch. I think a 7 starts to get into that great category. 7 and 8, and then 9 is one removed from perfect. So 9 is elite, 10 is perfect, 7 and 8 is great. So I mean, 6, really, really well done, crafty, fun zombie movie. So I give it a 6 out of 10. Dead Rising Endgame, it is a sequel to another original, and they're both based off of a video game that I wasn't aware of, but I won't check out the video game, but I will check out the original, the first movie, and get it on Blu-ray. I will do a follow-up, which is backwards, I know, but I'm going to do a follow-up movie review on that. I had some fun with this movie. So thanks for watching. Of course, you may agree or disagree with my 6 out of 10, but, you know, that's why it's called Psychobabble, because what do I know? It's just a bunch of psychobabble. Psychobabble bullshit. Have a good one.